All right, we ready to
We're ready to roll.
call this meeting to order?
Yeah,
Gonna call the meeting to order at
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Okay.
So, besides the clerical error of today's agenda, the date is supposed to be Monday, June 1st. Was there anything else that we needed to change on this week's agenda? Otherwise we'll go to try to approve it.
Well, I wasn't listed as being present for the last meeting and I was here.
Okay.
Does that matter?
Didn't,
Oh,
Once we get to the minutes, we're
Oh,
doing the
okay.
agenda right
Oh,
now.
on the agenda, okay. Sorry.
Anything,
I don't remember what's on it, but that's okay.
adopt a drain program, pay it forward, volunteer sign up, Barre Heritage Festival, then new business miscellaneous matters.
No, I don't have anything to add, thank you.
So can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
Second,
Great. Any discussion? All those in favor?
aye.
Great. Agenda approved. Okay, so now on to the minutes. So,
Michelle, didn't I just say everyone was present except, I think that's the way I read it.
I
This is-
copied it and pasted it into this, so I might not have. So I will add you right now.
Doesn't matter, I guess.
Well, it does matter.
But I would-
It does matter.
It does matter because we need to be able to demonstrate we have the quorum.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. Any other changes? Thoughts or revisions to the minutes of May 11th? Okay, can I get a
Motion.
motion?
Second,
Great. All those in favor?
aye.
Great, approved. Visitors and communication. So I don't see anybody on the meeting, no one here. So we'll move on to old business. The Adopt a Drain program, we did the launch on Saturday at the Aldrich Library. It started at 11 a.m. We had probably 12 to 15 volunteers show up.
Great.
And Amanda Gustin gave us a great presentation about the Adopted Dream program, about how our dreams work here in the city and other communities. And we went out and mapped a bunch of the dreams. So
Excellent.
I did a post last night kind of saying it was our of the Neighborly Berries first official event.
I saw.
So the plan is with the Adopt a Dream program, they'll be continued to be adopted throughout the beginning of June. I'll reach out to
They'll
the
continue to be mapped.
mapped,
Yeah.
mapped until June 15th. And then I'll be reaching out to the Career Center, letting them know once I hear from Amanda where they should focus. We tried to keep volunteers out of the south end because that's closer to the school.
I thought I heard Amanda say that they would be available for adoption after the 15th, which meant that she wanted things mapped, us to finish our mapping by the end of this week so that we could turn the rest of it over to
Yes, and the Career Center
The Career
students
Center
are
too.
going
They're
to
gonna do
be
the rest of it.
are gonna be doing as much as they can. So I'll talk with Amanda, I'll talk with the Career Center, and then the hopes is that they will all be mapped by June 15th and
I have a
then.
question.
Mhm.
Why do they all have to be mapped by June 15th? But it
That-
seemed to me like a big rush, and I was really surprised when I read your post last night that
That's
we
just-
sort of like dragged our feet, did the launch. Now all of a sudden it's like, we gotta have it done in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I just didn't understand what that was all about.
I mean, technically, I don't think they all have to be mapped by the 15th, but Amanda wants to have the 15th be when the ones that are mapped become open for adoption.
Okay,
Because once we do that,
and what's that
people-
gonna look like? Is that,
I mean,
that hasn't been settled yet?
that's not, that hasn't been settled.
Okay.
But once that happens, then people who want to adopt a drain can go, and if their drain isn't listed, they can map their drain.
Oh,
So
Okay,
so that, I think that was we wanted to have a bunch of them mapped so that we'd have as many mapped as we could, but that we can keep adding to that data set as we go along.
okay. I didn't know if there was some window that was shutting, or there was something about the college that it needed to
think
be done,
so.
so that's what I was trying to get.
But I
at.
do
Okay.
think that the next phase that the college does needs to ramp in pretty soon. So,
Okay,
they want people who've, signed up, who adopt to be signed up for the drain information and stuff before we get to flood season. In July, whatever it is.
so that's the driver.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the driver, I think, at least from my conversations with Amanda, that's.
okay, thank you, appreciate that.
So I thought it was a great turnout. What did everybody think about it that was there?
I was pleased to see so many people.
Yeah, Barry Rivers,
Yeah, folks showed up.
they had 3 or 4 of people there, city councilors were there,
The mayor.
mayor was there. So I think it was a good turnout for our
Great.
first like put out of looking for things to do, so that's
I thought
positive.
the pictures were great.
Well,
It was really-
Shannon wasn't around, so those were just
I thought they were
iPhone
great.
camera photos, but.
That's all right.
I thought it was great, you know?
So yeah, that is all that I have to provide for information about the adopt a drain. Anybody have anything else, or we can?
The only other thing I wondered about was the room all set up when you guys got there, or did you have to do any of that?
Amanda was setting up like a little snacks
Okay,
table.
but the tables and the chairs were
The
all
table-
out?
The tables were out.
We moved chairs,
Okay, all
but it
right,
was good.
Yeah,
great, because I
Yeah.
wasn't sure whether she was doing a presentation or whether it was just gonna be a stand up at the front, so I wasn't sure what to tell Mary Ellen.
There wasn't enough coffee
There wasn't enough coffee?
oh boy.
and it was weak.
Did somebody make the coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. From the library or somebody in our group?
I think Amanda made the coffee.
Okay.
Cause
I
I
didn't
got
say
there.
anything about it.
We didn't.
Next time we'll let you.
Now
make the
you're on
coffee. How's
camera.
that?
Stay recorded for all future information.
We're not really complaining. It's like coffee is great if somebody else makes it.
Exactly. Good.
All right, next up on the agenda is the Pay It Forward campaign.
Excuse me.
I will be honest, I didn't do much with that this past month, just with the Adopt a Drain program and my summer events ramping up for this week, so I will start working on that again, chat with businesses and have an update. Here's Marjorie.
Yeah, Woodland Drive turned out to be a killer. Double each house, like.
Oh,
7
the
houses in a
adopt
row
the
and-
drain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll table that for our next meeting, the Pay It Forward campaign. On to the next is the volunteer sign up.
Did you, we discussed the the drain event. Do you have anything, that particularly that you wanted to add to that?
I thought it went well. And I've been watching all the names, as people are doing
Yeah,
it, so.
Yeah, it was
that's
great. It
good.
was great to see all the pops ups. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
The volunteer sign up link, I put that up and I have probably 10 to 15 volunteers in the different groups of, just miscellaneous, some neighbor, I don't think anybody specifically picked neighborly, but it was like the miscellaneous, so, we are getting a list. I have that, running as a paid advertisement. I think it actually ended yesterday through the end of May, so I can run it again and just keep doing a small little push for volunteer signups, and I think that'll be great for us in the future. Any questions or comments on that before we move on to?
Is that just stands for the neighborly?
Neighborly
initiatives?
berry, miscellaneous things going on in the downtown, like the garland hanging banners,
Okay.
and Heritage Festival. So they have different options of what they would like to sign up for.
Great.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then I put on, because we talked briefly about it at the last meeting, Berry Heritage Festival, if the Neighborly Berry Committee wants to have a table. Um, at, at the, Heritage Festival.
Seems like would be something that would be important. For visibility, because we're this name, but who knows?
Right.
So.
And I created those little, pamphlets, so I could print those and fold them and, have a table. I wouldn't be able to run the table. I can provide you with the space, but it would need to have someone, one or two people from the committee,
Right.
willing to sit there and
Yeah.
run the booth.
What's the time?
So there's Friday evening, vending is 4 to 9 Friday, or Saturday is,
7:24.
yes, July 24th. And then Saturday, the 25th, 9 a.m. It's available 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. But with non-profits and, other vendors, I ease up and you can come when it works for you. So you don't have to be there from 9 to 9. If you wanted to be present, from 10 to 1 before the parade, that might be a good time, or, I think that's a really good time, if you're just on Saturday, on Main
It's
Street.
definitely prime time from
Yeah.
times I've been downtown.
Yeah,
The
so
parade's at 1, you said?
the parade starts at 1.
Yeah, and that sucks everybody away.
Right.
So.
Well, and where you would vend if you were on Saturday, you would be on Main Street, so as people are coming to
Mhm.
prepare for the, find a space for the parade, you're right there.
Mhm. No, no, I could sign up for some of it. It's
Yeah.
also our family reunion weekend. Woohoo! On the other hand, I'm glad to avoid some of it. Well, they have a lot of games planned.
Oh, absolutely. You need to avoid some of that.
So probably the morning would be better, but
That sounds rough.
however we work it
Yeah,
out.
I'll volunteer for Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Yeah,
I can.
yeah,
Two of us?
we could definitely do that.
Unfortunately,
Brandon?
I'm at the Granite
Well, that's
Museum
it.
putting a float together for the parade.
Yeah.
Perfect. You guys did
Yeah.
a great float last year.
Oh, the
Well,
floats are so much.
Hey, I'm gonna try and build a quarry on my trailer this year.
Nice.
I worked on plans the other day.
Yeah, no, when I was the
Yeah.
VHS used to do a float, it was so much fun.
So next year, we leave it where it does float.
Exactly.
That would be fun.
But I think it's too early for this. year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't have enough stuff to put on it.
exactly, yeah.
I'm also
I
trying to
listened to
get
them on
one of the
radio,
granite
so it'll be fun.
companies, Spruce Mountain, to put a float in for their proposed quarryman park.
Awesome. That would be great.
I'm hopefully working with Journey. Well, hopefully she's working with me on my float and then we'll work with her on her float.
Perfect. So we can,
Do we
Well,
wanna
how-
walk in the parade?
you can walk in the parade.
No, I said, do we wanna walk in the parade?
We can, again, I wouldn't be able to,
Right.
but,
I think I'm in New York City that weekend.
um,
Unless you get a big banner or something, I mean, we could do that, it's,
Get Chris to make us a banner.
yeah. On the other hand, I probably wouldn't be able to because family reunion, so.
Right, oh, that's right. Family reunion, yeah.
So, I have walked in the parade a number of times.
Is there? I've
I've
never been to this.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have absolutely
yeah.
no idea.
Well, I don't
it's
know, if there's
an
still,
hour-long parade,
yeah,
depending on like where you are.
We're usually in Maine that week, but we're not in Maine this year that
Yeah.
The
week.
other option is just get a couple of small signs to put on the sides of somebody's car and just drive the parade.
that's true too.
That could work too.
Little
You
magnet
can get some
signs.
magnetic
Please just do
signs
the
and
table. You wanna do the parade with me?
Sure.
We'll figure something out.
Magnetic
Yeah.
things for your EV, you could quietly creep along. ding,
Run
ding.
people over. Oops.
Well, they make weird noises.
would you please make sure they put you ahead of me?
No exhaust is the best.
No exhaust. We'll figure it out. So Joanne and I will work on something for the parade.
Okay. And do you want me to sign up, do a sign up link, for the parade for the committee?
But yeah, if they're gonna be in it,
Okay.
Sure.
All right, I will do that. And then as far as a booth, just 1 10 by 10.
That should be plenty.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
so I had volunteered to pay for that. And, I'm still willing to do it.
I'm willing to go halves with you if you'd like.
Well, only $50, but
Okay.
that, it seems to me that, it'd be better to pay for it rather than having compass or something.
I can send you the link for
Yeah.
payment.
You can buy
That's-
me lunch sometime.
I can gladly
Or
do
the
that.
next time I see you, I can give you the. I work with cash. I'm not good at- Somebody tells me, somebody sent me something about, I don't know, Venmo, or I don't even know what it is. It's like, do you take cash?
Perfect, so we'll take care of that for the Heritage Festival, and we can talk about it again at July's meeting,
Yeah.
because we'll have one more meeting before that event.
Right.
So that is everything on our agenda for old business.
And Beth, I'll get candy to throw out when we're walking in the parade.
Okay.
Cause I know that that's always a big draw for the kids.
Okay. Candy, flinging
Yeah.
candy.
You have
Have
to
you not been?
I was
to
told you
parades
can't
with kids?
throw it.
You can't throw it,
the
it's
floor.
underhand.
Underhand.
Yes, yes, no
Yeah.
overhand
Roll it.
shots.
I know, I'm not
Just underhand.
I have walked in parades before.
Yes.
What you do is you get sticky jelly beans.
No, we're the teacher roll.
The parade goes from where to where?
It goes from here. Lineup is here. Its lineup starts at noon, 12:30, and then heads down the hill at 1 o'clock, and it goes straight down the hill across Summer Street, down Seminary, and then takes a left right onto
And then-
North Main,
Then it goes up,
all the way to Cornerstone,
yeah.
and
it
takes
goes
a
up
left
Elm
onto
Street.
Elm.
Oh, they've shortened it then quite a bit.
That's how it's been the last 5 years.
Yes, in the old days, when.
It used to go to
Way down
Spalding.
to Ayers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was remembering.
Oh, my.
Extremely hot.
Yeah.
That's too hot.
Yeah, not.
Oh, they've
You
changed
said
it.
the
That's
lineup
much more
at
sane.
Noon or 12:30?
You can come up here early to bring your float if you're decorating your float,
Oh,
but
okay.
if you're just bringing a vehicle, you can come up around 12:30.
Okay, I'm just putting it on my calendar, so I have that when I say, what did we say?
Exactly. That's a good idea, Beth. Thank
Because
you.
my brain is,
Mhm.
okay.
All right, so new business.
Actually, I have two things. The first thing is that I would like to suggest the committee extend a formal thank you to Ginger for being willing to be part of the committee and get us off the ground, because we needed the a certain number of people in order to convince the powers that be in the city that there was energy around this Neighborhood Barre Committee idea. And this is your last meeting, right?
Yeah, it is.
So, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing next?
Oh, well, I have ongoing projects, yeah, I guess volunteer wise, part of a nonprofit organization, Spark, that's on a psychedelic, education, advocacy and research, in the community, and trying to do a grassroots, effort to help shape the ecosystem of psychedelics in Vermont, because this is coming. And Vermonters really need to advocate for what we want to see as far as psychedelic therapies, the rollout. Otherwise, it's going to be big pharma and a really another broken healthcare system that rolls out that is unaffordable for most people. And so that's kind of my latest project, I would say. But yeah, I teach at UVM and work for the state and help with the bike shop, all sorts of things.
Very
Yeah.
palette of things, but thank you
Yeah.
so much
Oh,
for
sure. Happy to be here. And
glad to have you.
yeah, glad.
And maybe when
got
things
off.
settle down, you'll come back on.
Yes, yes. So there's definitely some projects I'm interested in and participating in.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you very
Thank you,
much
Ginger.
for being part.
Thanks for having me.
And then the other thing that I wanted to just bring up is Joanne and I have been talking about having a neighborhood garden party. And this might be something that Neighborly Berry could get involved in. There is this little pot of grant money that the city has for neighborly, for sort of neighborhood based events. So we were thinking that, I've talked to I've talked to Joanne about it, of course, because we're right next to one another. But I have a big garden, she has a big garden. We talked to Mel Campbell, who's also interested in participating. So we're sort of finding if some gardeners in the neighborhood who might be willing to have people wander through their gardens and then come back to 27 Camp and Joanne's house in the back of our house for refreshments and fellowship. So I was wondering if this is something that Neighborly Berry would like to help with or help take on, help organize, and also
And promote.
hmm?
And promote.
And promote, and also if the grant request needs to come either from the neighbors or from the Neighborly Berry Committee, it can't really come from me as a council member.
Okay.
So that was I wanted to raise this with you all and say, we could go we could take the garden part all, citywide if we contacted like the garden club and said, are there members who want to open their gardens for sort of a citywide little tour, and we would provide a map which would tell people which gardens they can go and visit, and it would be, the gardens would be open for the morning or, up until 2, and then everybody would be invited to come and gather for refreshments
And-
that afternoon in my yard.
So it's just touring gardens, it's not like gardening or.
I mean, we were just thinking about having it be sort of a social fun event for
Yeah,
people.
it was more about the, sort of the party and the refreshments and the looking up at the flowers and the chatting with people and
Uh-huh.
saying hi
Yeah.
and getting to meet
Yeah.
people. I've had lots of yard sales in my yard.
Yeah,
And people come and visit with me when I yard sale. And that's been a really successful thing too. It's been like a great way to get to, that's one of the ways that we first met people when we moved here.
Mhm.
And so I was thinking sort of along those same lines, we shut the driveway off and don't let anybody drive in it. And we just, because we have a shared driveway that's like a horseshoe, and then we just.
Yeah, Emily's on board too.
Yeah, and then we just sort of roam around between the houses and look at the gardens and chat and
Right.
could we,
drink lemonade and iced tea and maybe a little bit of wine, depending on what time.
And if Neighborly Berry is involved, we can also,
Yeah, talk about
Talk.
the committee.
about the committee and ask people for input about what sorts of things would be fun projects for them to, what would they like? The good question for people is, what would you like to see happen in Berry that you're willing to help with?
Yeah, or in your
Or in
neighborhood.
your neighborhood.
Yeah,
so. Just my brain going
Yeah,
a little
that's good.
haywire. I like, because I think you guys lived next to each other and then you said, who else? Sam? No.
Mel
Mel
Chambel,
Chambal is
Right.
she's like down the
three
down
houses
Street,
down
three
from
houses
Beth,
down.
yeah,
And Emily,
lives in our triangle.
yeah, Emily and Mark live in our triangle, and Emily has a garden also.
So what if, could we do like a kickoff one and say, are you in Ward
One.
one? So Ward 1 flower garden kickoff, and then try to have Ward 2 do one, and then Ward 3 do one, and
Sure.
That's
Oh,
an
you mean
idea.
make them more, because that does make it easy, more walkable for people. But if it
yeah,
was
so we could
That's
do.
actually a good idea, Tracy.
That is a really
We
good
didn't,
idea.
we didn't think of that one.
That's a
But
really good
do it like
Yeah.
different days.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
that you could still.
We could go to there
Yeah,
and just
you
see
could
what
still-
they're doing, yeah.
Right, right,
Yeah.
And it's
And so
not, we
we
don't have to
could-
limit it to people who live in our ward, but it's our ward.
right. Have the
day,
Ward
yeah.
1 garden walk,
Yeah.
Ward
Yeah.
2 garden walk.
One of you, if we go ahead with this, one of you should get right in touch with the garden club people.
Right.
They might feel like you're coaching or something.
I could.
They don't do
I'll-
anything like that.
No, I can reach out to the president. I
Who's the
have,
president now? Is it
um,
Renee?
don't think it's Renee.
Renee Hoagland, it used to be Renee
It used to
Hoagland
be Renee.
when I was on that
It's a
committee.
guy, I thi- 'cause I-
Who is
I
it?
think it's a guy. I'm trying to remember. You'll know that. If you say the name, I'll know that that's the one. But, because they were at a council meeting not too long ago when we were talking about,
Do they live in Orange Street?
I didn't know where they lived. I
Okay.
didn't ask that question.
You know, and my neighbors is a member, but she's not.
It was Diane, I can't remember.
Oh, that was
Diane.
Diane Blodgett.
Yeah,
We could-
that's what I
okay.
was, that's what I was thinking of.
I have Diane Blodgett, Allison Flint, or Renee,
Yeah,
but I think,
Yeah, they were all there when I was in the garden
Yeah.
club.
Right.
I was in
so
the
I
garden
can
club
just
for
reach
like
out and
4
say,
years.
this is what we're
Yeah.
thinking, and we'd love
Yeah.
to work with the garden club, and if they have different, you know,
Garden up.
different
Yeah. okay.
members in different wards, we would work with each ward to pick a good night for it this summer.
Yeah.
When's
And Marcy Spalding.
peak
Oh,
garden?
yeah, Marcy would be good too.
When is the peak garden?
Well,
that's
we
a-
really wanted, it would be good if we could do it in June.
Peonies are
because
always ahead.
Peonies are ahead. And if we get into sort of the mid-July, that's a tough time because it's hot and lots of things are struggling. But Joanne and I talked about maybe, towards the end of June, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Um,
So
And-
this would happen before our next meeting.
Right,
yeah, so we need to get right on it.
yeah.
Maybe we should,
Who was the other person? Renee, Diane, and who was the third person? Allison Flint, yeah. Yeah.
Are you anticipating costs?
the
Beverages?
grants are the maximum grant is $250, and that's usually for that would be for refreshments, and if we decided to print a map, it would, cover that.
Could we, it seems like it'd be good for us as the committee as well to educate maybe community members about the mini grants to have
Sure.
Yeah.
neighbor
Yeah.
parties. So I don't know if there's a post or something that could go out to
Yeah.
people, because I don't think a lot of people even know about the mini grants or how
Right,
they might
right.
organize their community.
Yeah, the assumption always seems to be at council that, well, we said it at council, so everybody knows, and
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
How
yeah.
it works.
Right. Through the process of osmosis.
I
only
only
focus
focus on
on
nice for people to hear about it from
Rather
us.
than try to get all
Great
three of them
suggestion.
going, now, we did the first one, we say, we'll help, Neighborly Berry will help you
Right.
with help you plan one in your ward. Was just saying.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Maybe what we should do is do one, use it as, this is what you can do with your grant. Neighborly Berry will help you organize it in your ward.
Yeah.
And we'll tell you what we did, and we'll put you in touch with the people who, you need to know about.
So can you get this money in time to do something in June?
Good question.
I expect if we can't, we can be reimbursed for it.
How,
Who awards it? Is it city council?
250
that
is
awards it?
something.
250 is something that.
is there a form that I would have to fill out?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see how well.
Yeah, it's really been thought out. I will.
It was
the
just a
council-
concept.
Yeah.
Up until 10 minutes ago.
Plan.
Yeah.
It's a
I
great
will-
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Like
that the
it.
money is there. I'm not sure, and what we did was we said, oh, well, yes, there are these, I think it's 10, there's $2,500 or something, there are $250 grants or,
Okay.
and there were policies drawn up that said they need to be spread out among the different wards so that it doesn't all go to Ward 1 and it doesn't all
Okay.
go to Ward.
I'm happy to fill out the form
So,
or write the thing and you'll,
yeah, and they
you'll
want,
help me
and they
write it.
want
Because you're the
neighborhood,
writer.
they just want neighborhood buy-in, so,
Yeah.
saying that it's you and me and Mel and.
Yeah, why don't you let me do that, Tracy?
Okay.
If you call Renee or,
Yep.
Yeah,
or Diane or Allison
Okay,
So,
and give them my info as a point person, because you're already busy enough, okay?
so do you need a motion?
She's already busy enough.
we do need a motion to pursue this as a
Yeah.
committee if we decide we want.
Well, I
So moved. Oh, go ahead.
you can second
Second, I'll second it then.
I'll
Um,
invite you.
it. Any further discussion or all in favor, say aye.
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 Let's do it.
And then
Mhm.
the only other little thing that might not be an issue at all, but I know a lot of people have been concerned about the jumping worms, and so I don't know how much things,
We could give a little gift.
How-
bags.
little gift bags of jumping worms. Yeah, I don't know, just something to think
We can
about.
tell everybody
if-
about the tea seed meal that we put on our garden.
That's a great idea.
Because we
The
both do it,
education
and we-
on it.
Our jumping worm
Something.
population has decreased dramatically.
Wonderful. Yeah, because some people
Yeah.
have them and some people
Yeah.
don't, and I know
Yeah,
there's a
that-
lot of.
Pretty much
great-
everybody's gonna have them.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody we
yeah,
talk to.
We're trying to put it off.
Yeah,
as
right,
much as
I know,
possible.
but-
as much as possible, but if there's, you know, if it's walking in the garden, I don't know, I just
Yeah.
heard if you like bang on the ground, they jump up or something. but
They don't.
I don't know much.
They don't, but
Yeah.
it- you know, if you're digging at all, that, you
If you
know.
dig.
You find it.
So is there a
Be great to learn.
horticulturist that we could, a Latter-day Harrison Flint who could come to this and,
Give a little talk.
Well, maybe someone from the
From the
garden
garden
club.
club, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
They
that would
would-
be,
yeah.
you know, that would be another, you know, thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for people in Ward 1 who might be willing to share their gardens with the public. And maybe somebody who can talk a little bit about, you know, there's no reason why the garden club can't come and talk a little bit about what they do, because they maintain those
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
gardens.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
exactly.
inviting them.
And,
would-
you
would
know, we
be
invite them
great.
to participate and, you know, sort of make it a, are you interested in gardens? And here you go.
And Diane's definitely in Ward 1.
All right,
Exactly.
She's had health issues,
So-
but I think she's.
June,
You can mention this tomorrow.
are we thinking, do you have a date in mind?
Let's pick one right now.
Let's pick a date, and
We're away that weekend of Father's Day, so I'm not
Well,
around.
then
the
that's a
19th
little.
through the
That's
22nd.
close.
Yeah, that's like, no.
Well, that's the 19th through the 22nd, so it's not
Wait,
close,
that's
it's
not-
the next civil.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's still
Sunday,
pretty
the-
close.
what about Sunday, the 28th? Or
Let's
do you
see.
wanna do it a
I
Saturday?
think Saturday's better for
Yeah, I was gonna
us
say.
because both Ernie and I have often church jobs.
And that's the,
Mark has
li-
the church
that's the
job.
I
library,
was gonna say,
that's
Marjorie.
the library coin drop, and I'm already working that.
On the
On the
28th.
28th,
No, the
27th.
27th,
I mean 27th, sorry.
yeah.
And you're gone the 20th,
The
Yeah.
13th
And-
really is close.
and that's too close, and then
And
the
I'm
following
also gone
weekend's
the
July.
4th of July, yeah, that's our
That's
weekend. At the
So
beach.
maybe we are talking about
July,
July 11th or something.
I won't be, I'll just be coming back from beach
well,
that day.
I mean,
so I'll wait until then.
Sunday afternoons are,
Sunday afternoon could work.
yeah, I don't know. if
What
you've
about a
got-
Sunday, like 3 to 7, like a late
Oh,
afternoon?
Yeah, that could work.
That late, yeah.
3 to 6, 3 to 5?
I'm usually pretty dead meat around 4 o'clock. I don't like to do.
To do anything but
things too late.
dish out
Okay,
lunch,
yeah.
so, you know, it's not like you have to
I
dig.
think maybe a couple of hours is probably enough.
3 to 5?
depends how many
3 to 5
gardens.
would be a good.
It
one.
Or 2 to
Yeah.
4?
What we can do is ask the people who are opening their gardens to open them earlier, and then we
Or
come.
later.
Yeah, yours
Or,
could just
I
be
mean,
at a certain time or something.
You know,
And then, yeah.
so gardens are open from, you know.
We could do that. That
One
works.
to-
noon
1 to 3.
until 3 or something like that, and then 3 o'clock, refreshments are served, and then it can just it can peter out to where it needs to, if people have done the, you know, the flower looking part.
Yeah, I like that idea.
The 28th?
Of July,
No,
June, oh, we're back to the 28th.
Yeah,
Are
June
you-
is, that's what I was thinking. 'cause
Were
I-
you in vacation?
No, I'm fine on a Sunday, but that's hard for Beth.
It's all right,
And
I mean,
late
if,
afternoon.
if we're doing it at 3, I'll be, you know, and that'll be okay.
What are we calling this?
A Ward 1 garden party.
Ward.
Ward 1 garden tour.
Let's call it neighborhood garden party.
Okay, neighborhood garden, yes, good.
Yeah.
Neighborhood,
Ward 1 neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's got a
Ward one,
long name.
neighborhood garden tour and party, is that?
Tour and party.
Catchy.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna put it on my calendar.
Flowers and food.
Yeah, flowers and food is like. we're-
There you go.
Flowers, food and
That's the
neighbors.
short.
Yeah, that's the one that we should go with.
I love it.
Okay,
Flowers, food and neighbors. or
So we're
flowers, food and
talking
Fellowship.
The
yeah.
28th.
Okay.
So the long name and then under it, flowers, food and fellowship.
Okay, so you're going to,
Gotta write it down.
So the question is, it's your garden's open too, but if you're not there, doesn't matter or
Well, if we do it,
shared, it'll be
if we
okay?
do it shared, I mean, Joanne could be there
Yeah,
at noon if I'm
Yeah.
not back yet. And I also know, see if I can change, I'm in Bethel that Sunday.
I figured you
See if
would
I
be.
can change it. but I
Yeah.
probably can't.
Cause I was gonna say, for me, it's gonna be a little tight, but,
Right.
but because of changing our time of the service.
Oh, right.
We changed it to
Yeah.
10, so,
Right, I saw
so I get
that.
out later.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody you can, well, actually, if Marcy,
yeah, I'll check and see.
she can
You're
sort of.
going to.
Well, if Diane is involved
have
too.
the
I'm gonna do-
application.
Sure, so.
I'm gonna do the,
'Cause I was
application
thinking
for the
one
grant
of the
money.
three
Yeah.
might work a little better.
I'm
but-
gonna reach out
That's
to the
three.
garden club, but then
Yeah.
I'm also gonna create the flyer.
Okay,
Okay,
She's gonna do the grant application and what were you doing? I thought you were doing something.
Somebody,
Well, food.
I'm organizing the food.
well, I'll help you with that too.
Yeah.
somebody, needs to, publicize this on the forum.
Yeah, once I get the flyer, we
Yeah.
can put it out.
Yeah. But
He-
gardening is what we have to do.
So the gardeners will have some time to get their garden in shape, you know.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what everybody's
The
been
other
doing
thing
for the
that
last 2
that
months.
I'm
Yeah, but you know.
doing is I'm contacting people I know who, you know, some, and like Marcy, you'll talk to Marcy, but.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna talk to some of the people that I know in the ward who have gardens who might be interested in doing this too. I've
Yeah,
already
and what I
started
can
that.
first do is put out a post like, anybody in Ward 1, are you interested in having, being
Yeah,
a
it's sort
part
of
of
an
this
open
group?
garden.
Yeah.
tour.
And then,
That's good.
And then-
And they can contact me.
okay,
I'll be the point person for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
And just tell them
And
my
then-
council email,
email, okay.
then I'll see it. Maybe.
then we can check Chris for
There's a
food
little
too.
Eat cake. Award event. So many people are starting to pay their rent and stuff.
I know.
But it is,
Well, we're gonna have refreshments.
Free food.
We're gonna have cheese
Yeah.
and crackers, we're gonna have cookies,
Sure, we're going to bake.
we'll have seltzer water, we'll
And
have
also
tea and
getting out
lemonade.
and walking out and looking at flowers, come on.
bad can that be?
We're willing to share.
128, yeah.
so Marge, you're doing a flower sale at,
The plant sale, yeah, tomatoes and then annuals mostly.
so when is that?
Oh, it's now. That's why I'm a little late too. I was having to throw up the table in time. Before
I was having to
exactly,
throw up,
literally.
and I'm like,
It,
what?
it felt like it, cause trying to get the table, Chris had piled it with stuff. so,
Of course.
um,
I was, it'd be good if you're handing a tomato plant to somebody. Do you know about the Ward 1 garden party? That's
Well,
coming
that's
up.
true. I
Yeah.
could, yeah. No, we could put a flyer to tape to it. People walk up and down Orange Street anyway, like mad.
Really?
Just that whole area is just a big walking zone. So,
A lot of pedestrians on Camp Street.
So when we
Yeah, there
have,
Right.
Yeah,
when we have
our
a
walk route is,
sort of core of gardens that are involved, can you design a map? Excellent.
did you look on the city website for an application?
I looked
Is that-
quickly,
you
but I
find
didn't see anything.
Okay.
I'll ask at council tonight what,
Tomorrow night?
tomorrow night, yes.
I'm coming too tomorrow night, cause
That's
I'm,
right, you're coming too.
I'm getting
You can
appointed
ask.
to the other committee,
What committee? Oh.
Transportation, Public Works.
Yeah, you can ask because you're making the application. That would be even better.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Can I
good.
just send Nicholas an email right now?
Sure.
That's what I'd rather do.
I'd
I'd much rather do that.
yeah.
Sure, that's fine. Just find out how you say, you'd read about this and, how do I apply?
Yep.
Because we have this idea.
I'm gonna do it right now while we're all sitting here, so when
Yeah.
I do it.
Yeah.
Probably write back and say, oh, we haven't designed the policies yet. And then the next question is, if we go ahead and do this, can we get reimbursed?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Because I don't mind kicking in money for it.
No, I don't either. I mean,
But,
this is
um,
fine.
But it'd be nice to,
Yeah.
grant, that would be something we could put on our little checklist of neighborly berry stuff that
Yep.
we did.
Sure. Any other further discussion about the garden tour party or any other new business?
June 28th, we said, right?
Yes.
That is what we said.
Thank you.
Yes.
And a different thing, and I can't look at 2 apps at once. so-
Anything for miscellaneous matters?
Oh,
I've got,
I think so.
I've shot my,
I think we covered a lot of material.
Yeah.
We got some things to do before.
Yes, we do.
Before the 28th.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
And so we can do some communication just about this specifically in the committee in an email. Just make sure you include everybody on the committee in your email.
Right, and save the emails in case anyone wants to ever question this in an open meeting law.
Archivist type.
Archivist.
I
yeah,
have my emails from back to 2011.
Marguerite will save
Even your
everything and we will.
Even in your personal.
Well, this is all personal.
Yeah.
I even downloaded from UVM when I was, cause I had, what is it, the zoo? I have a whole file of that. Cause that has really good jokes in it. And your,
Remember those, the swim, yeah.
well, and your Dartmouth stuff. I kept it.
Well, if you can find Malibu Barbie, we can.
Oh,
Right,
Malibu
yeah.
Barbie is not a problem.
So, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
fine. If we don't have anything else to discuss, we could do a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
That was bad.
Seconded.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again, Ginger, for being a part of the committee.
Really, really. appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
and come back.
Come back.
Come back to our
Come
stuff.
back and help.
Come and
Yeah.
do stuff with us.
I will.
The
No, I'm
28th on
excited
your
for
calendar and. come
Yeah.
back.
More, yeah, I'm excited for like neighborhood based things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we start and then.
You're in
keep going.
You're in Ward One.
Yeah.
So we adjourned at 1:42.
That's right, we talked.
Okay.
Thank you,
That
everybody.
was fun, but it's like we got 4 steps.